Hi guys, welcome back to FTB Beyond. We're down here in our funky little Botania area. I've hooked up most of these things and I've gathered the rest of the colors. So we have one of each color now at least. And while I haven't got everything hooked up, I do have all these machines configured for auto crafting. And I have all the exporters with the crafting upgrade in them, which is nifty. So this thing is running along here. It's just doing the brown. You can see there's 512 of all of these. These are all hooked up. The brown I have hooked up because we're going to be crafting with that in a while. And the white as well. So once this is filled up, it will stop crafting brown. And once this is filled up, it will stop crafting white. And I haven't actually done the done. So we only have space for 3 more in here before we have to put another mechanical another crafter in here. Yeah. So we do have to get another one of those in there. We'll probably just put it into the side here. It's probably the easiest place to put that. It's probably, we could probably even hook that up now actually. So we can actually get started with actual Botania. I've noticed that the day blooms and night blooms don't seem to be in this anymore, which is kind of interesting. I didn't actually know. Whoa, no. There we go. Oh yeah, that should be viewable for everyone now. Yeah. So the day and night blooms don't seem to be there. I assume that's just because, you know, it's not something that they want in this. So yeah. So it does look like Indo Flames are the way to go to begin with, and then, you know, we probably can move up to something else. The month dews are always very good in terms of getting stuff. The hydro, wow, this one is still in here. And then this one, the food one, obviously is pretty good as well. So of course the main reason we are getting into Botania is to duplicate quartz, because there isn't actually any way of getting quartz like repeatedly, except with bees maybe. But I thought Botania might be a way to go. I think I want to make some sort of crazy method of generating a lot of mana repeatedly. And I haven't really decided how to do that yet, but that is the way. I wonder if the slime thing would work. We'd have to, I think it only works in the slime chunk, but I couldn't be wrong. But anyway, let's go. We have to, of course, get here. We need the pure daisy first. No, we need the... Yeah, sorry, it is the pure daisy. So that's why I've made the white ones here. Let's... So, oh, okay, we need one of these. So there is our apothecary, yep. So I think we're gonna put this over here because I do want to pull out of this basically. Because we're gonna automate this thing like hell. So we can put like a crafting thing out of this thing. A crafter on top of it. But we do need to keep this full of water as well. I'm wondering... Refined storage can do water. Now, this thing you can't pipe into, if I remember correctly, so... Like, we need to put buckets of water in here? Let's pull this away from here for the moment so we can just have a look. So refilling this, you can drop a bucket of water on it or right-click a bucket of water in it. So maybe we'll use a user again. But if I remember correctly, this thing can store fluid. Yeah, look at this. Oh, okay. Let's see about getting some fluid storage into this thing here. Are you really? No quartz? I had to go mining manually for quartz in the nether. That sucked. So we get one of these, and then we need machine casing. Let's just take this out because we're gonna have to craft it in something else. Machine casing, we'll make one of these. And then we need a basic processor. Ah, whoops, press cancel. There, it should be done. Yeah, there we go. So we just shove this into the solder. I should have used the faster ones. There we go. So let's check this out. I haven't used this at all for basically anything to do with fluid. So let's check this out. I think water. Where do we have water? Do we have any water? Why don't we have water? I mean, seriously. So let's just check this out. Fluid. Fluid interfaces. I wonder if the regular importers or exporters do this. Let's grab an importer. I wonder, yeah. Like I said, I have not used this for fluids. Well, I hadn't used this at all. We need a fluid grid, I'd say. But yeah, let me just grab some. Oh, let's grab another bucket actually, because we want to make an infinite source. The night, it is. So let's just grab some water, and then hopefully we'll be able to just import water into this infinitely. And then use it for crafting, but I honestly don't know. We're having a learning experience together here. So let's come down here and just make. I took the chickens out over here, so let's fill in some of this here, and let's take out the coal. I love having the silk touch pick. So delicious. Let's grab this stuff. 1, 2, 3. fluids. Aha! Whitelist, blacklisted probably. Just import everything. No. Ignore redstone. Fluids, blacklist. Let's whitelist and see if we can whitelist some water here. There we go. It's not interacting with the world. I think we probably have to give it okay. Let's get a reservoir then. That would another reservoir even. Reservoir? I cannot spell that word. What is it? Endorito? Let's just quickly look at the other one. Sorry about this. I'm awful at spelling. Reservoir. There we go. That's what we want. If we grab one of these, maybe. Nope. So yeah, we'll craft up one of these things, or 4 of these things, as the case is. Oh, we need a lot more fused quartz. Okay, let me just quickly craft this stuff. Okay, so we have the tank set up here. And it's working perfectly. This thing is now full of water. I've set it to just store water here, so yeah, it should be fine. I don't seem to be able to figure out how to actually craft water buckets with this. Like, as far as I'm aware, like, maybe if we do this. This gives this, but that's just like madness. Oh, and also that's not what we want to do either. It's the other grid. So in this one, we want to do that. But then it doesn't work because, you know, ugh. Let's just, is there is there like some recipes for this? No. But fluid tank, maybe. I have made one here. We might check this out. So I think this is gonna be seriously annoyingly complicated. I don't think this thing can actually pipe in water, but I might be wrong. I'm not wrong. Yeah. So I think we're gonna need another whatchamacallit, mechanical user. This dealie. This dealie. This dealie. There we go. So it's kind of a very roundabout way of doing this, but yeah. Place block, use item on block, and it's right click. And top left only, and we'll just fill these slots in. We only want one in here. Always on is fine. And then what we want to do then is have this thing push pulling. So if we put a bucket in here, actually let's put the bucket in here. So we'll pull the bucket out of there, fill it up. Let's put 2 buckets in. That did not work. I mean, it used the water, but it didn't work. The hell? Let's just take this over here and we can export water in here using the refined storage fluids. And we do need another... Oh, hang on. There's a water bucket right there. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So this thing should now refill this the whole time, which is fine. So that's part one of this. And then next thing we have to do is actually get the actual stuff in there. And we can actually use... I think we probably need a hopper. Well, not a hopper. Stuff needs to drop onto this to basically do it. Let's move this thing to somewhere more permanent. I think we'll actually go over here, but let's get a destructor. No, what are these things called? Yeah, destructor. Oh, I don't have a crafting. Well, we want the constructor anyway. Yeah, there we go. Do we? We probably don't actually. Oh. Let's get a crafter then. Perfect. So let's just take all of this thing up and we'll move it to somewhere more permanent. I think if we put it over here in this corner, this might be fine. We just put it here and have, well... yeah. What is it? An ender? Header? No. Ender? No, it's oh, item collector just maybe. We don't have the item collector. Ah, interesting. Vacuum hopper then. Vacuum chest. Okay, let me just get stuff together and decide where I'm gonna put this thing, and we'll be back in a sec. So guys, I just tried it there with one of these absorption hoppers that we used for the blaze farm. But the only thing is that it won't allow us to drop anything. I think the perfect thing to use here is actually the hopper hawk from Botania itself, because that waits a few seconds to pick up stuff, as far as I remember. I did not pick up or do what I was meant to do here. Whoops. I was more interested in trying to figure out this thing. Anyway, let's see if I can make a constructor. Yeah, we have a constructor. That's fine. That's not what we want. We just went through this literally a second ago. So we want... like, I think what we have to do first is just get ourselves... a daisy. I think it's just 4 of these. Yeah. And then a seed. We're gonna have to make something to create seeds as well, because we do not have a lot of seeds. So we need wood now. That is not the right wood. We need actual wood. I don't actually... no. Tree capitate. Ew, yeah. Daytime. Get some wood. That should be enough for now. Honestly, I don't think we'll need a whole bunch of this stuff, so I'm not gonna automate it just yet. But we'll get that going now. So we can make ourselves an open crate, which we can use to drop this stuff into here. So I think we will set it up over here in the corner. And put the crate right there. I almost want to move it in one more so we can hide some of the stuff. Yeah, just like this. And we might move it into here actually. And that way we can basically put some glass on either side of it, I think. Oh, here we go. One, two, three, I believe. 2 is actually fine. There's the open crate. So yeah, we'll have the open crate here. It has one space so it can drop stuff in. We need to have this filling automatically. Let's pull this wire here. We might need some more of this stuff. Cable. Let's go up and over or down and over. Down seems like the way to go. And we won't be coming back here really at all, so there's no point going down. We can just walk over this cable. I think we need to go 2 over and then over this way. I think we've gone... Yeah, no, that's perfect. So, we have the mechanical user just here. Yes. Let's just set this up. Activate block with item random upper left is what we want. And then we have the fluid tank here. We'll now output to the back. I think it already is. Yeah, input output. Oh, it's already working. Oh. Did that double? We might actually have to set this up to actually do this properly because it looks as if this is pulling and pushing at the same time. Like it's putting the... It's putting full ones in here. Maybe actually if we fill this up, it should work better. Let's check that out. We need a bucket. Yeah. Exporter will export fluid, water, and we can put this back in here. Okay, so let's just check this out now. This is full. Let's put this over here and take this out here. So we want to just put this in here. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. So let's put this in here. Yeah, so I think that should be fine. It does seem to stop there, and then we can just block that up as well. And we can block this up. We don't need that one there. Cool. So I think we'll put glass on either side of this eventually, but for now we'll leave that. We do need to just come in here, because we're going to put the crafter here. just like that, and we need to hook that up. Stupid mouse. Really need to get a new mouse. Sweet. Let's just get really annoyed with the mouse. Yep, there we go. Cool. So this thing, yeah, that's actually fine. Let's try this out. Let's do the daisy. We really don't need the daisy. Let's do the other one. What's it called? The thermalily or whatever it is. Endoflame. 1 red, 2 brown, and a light grey. Are you light grey? Yes. 2 red and a brown. Sweet. So, damn it. We actually have to make one of these first, don't we? Because otherwise, oh no, we don't. Because it works well with this thingy up here. So we can actually just go do this. We do not need that. How do we get rid of? Why? There we go. And instead of that, we want a seed. Seed. Yes, perfect. And that should be fine. So let's try that out. We don't actually need these at all. I don't know why I took them out. And let's just head down. Put this in here. I did not hook this up. That was the thing I had to do back there. I knew there was a reason I was going back there. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It's like I had the exact amount. I obviously didn't. So let's stand back and check. Oh, there's no way of picking this up yet. That's the only thing. I suppose we could probably use a destructor. But I have to make one of those. Let's borrow this one for a second. Because A, that wasn't even configured properly. And B, yeah. If we put this in here. Oops, let's just put that back down because it's a bit dark in here. We're gonna need another. Oh no, we aren't. We can just go in this way instead. So put that there and this here and here. And then we take this to get items. Yeah, this. So then we will definitely want to put we'll definitely want to put glass around this, but let's try this anyway because I want to just see if this will work. Endo. Why do I keep calling it thermo? I don't know. Oh, whoops. Start. No? No. Why? Oh, does this not go in here properly? Maybe I have to put it into a hopper instead. Let's just go see if it's crafting, because we want to cancel it if it is. Let's just cancel all. Oh, I see what's happening. Whoops. Oh, you know what? This thing just picked it straight up, didn't it? Let's try crafting that again. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. We'll try putting a hopper into this. That might work instead. Placing stuff down. No, we wanted to put the crafter down first. And then the hopper. And check to see, make sure it's not crafting. No, okay. Right, let's try this one more time and then I'll have to just figure it out my own. Well, that worked. Let's so here's the thing. Oh, we can put filters on this though, can't we? I think we may as well put it on this side, so that we have all the weird looking things on the same side. Destructor, yep. And then we want to pick up items and then blacklist, and let's blacklist the seeds. The seeds are the bit that I'm worried about because I feel like they're gonna sit there for a while. But we can probably as well just whitelist. Crap. We're out of power on this thing. Let's just quickly charge it. We'll just do this one more time to see if it works. Come on. Yeah! Sweet. So now we can just plug in basically all our recipes to this thing. All the flowers, and it should be able to craft them all just like that. So we have our endo flames. Sweet! Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there for today. I have to make up another destructor for over there because I see it's crafting. Yeah. But guys, I hope you enjoy the episode, and I'll see you next time.